Hello and welcome to another video from Monumental History. As America celebrates her 250th anniversary this July, we reflect upon one event in the original 13 colonies which had a decisive impact on the road to American independence. This event was the adoption of the Halifax Resolves on April 12, 1776 in North Carolina. The 250th anniversary of this historic event was celebrated in Halifax, North Carolina on April 11th and 12th of this year, with living history exhibits and reenactments. In addition, the original Halifax Resolves documents returned to North Carolina and were present in the Visitor Center. Many North Carolinians and others have noticed the date April 12, 1776 on the state flag, but what does it commemorate and why is it significant? The U.S. National Park Service notes, quote, "After the Patriot victory at Morris Creek Bridge, the 4th North Carolina Provincial Congress met in Halifax, North Carolina. Members unanimously adopted the Halifax Resolves on April 12, 1776. The resolves were simply entered into the congressional minutes and as such are not signed documents. After adoption, the Secretary of the Congress, James Green, sent copies of the resolves to the North Carolina delegation assembled with the Second Continental Congress in Philadelphia for execution. The colonial assemblies desired self-governing status within the British Empire in early 1776. However, North Carolina was an exception. The Halifax Resolves ordered North Carolina's delegation to the Second Continental Congress in Philadelphia not only to form foreign alliances, but also to seek and vote for independence from Great Britain. This action made North Carolina the first of the colonial governments to call for total independence. As such, it became a factor leading to the writing of the Declaration of Independence, which was adopted on July 4, 1776." End quote. Milton Reddy, in his book, The Tar Heel State, A History of North Carolina, notes that William Hooper, Joseph Hughes, and John Penn signed the Declaration of Independence for North Carolina. There are two particularly noteworthy monuments in Halifax commemorating the Halifax Resolves. One was erected in 1950 by the NC State Highway and Public Works Commission and the NC Society for Preservation of Antiquities and commemorates the site of the first courthouse in Halifax. On this site of the first courthouse, among other things, the Halifax Resolves were adopted by the 4th Provincial Congress on April 12, 1776, and the first proclamation of the Declaration of Independence was given on August 1, 1776. The second monument, laid on Sunday, April 12, 2026, the 250th anniversary of the adoption of the Halifax Resolves, states, quote, "Society for the Preservation of NC Antiquities marker relocated here and rededicated by the Halifax Resolves chapter, NC Society of the Sons of the American Revolution on the semi-quincentennial of the adoption of the Halifax Resolves, Sunday, April 12, 2026. May we never forget the brave patriots of North Carolina who this year, 250 years ago, declared in the Halifax Resolves, quote, resolved that the delegates for this colony in the Continental Congress be empowered to concur with the delegates of the other colonies in declaring independency. End quote. Thank you for watching this video from Monumental History. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss out on future content. As always, sources are in the description box below. A link to the full text of the Halifax Resolves is also in the description box. May we never forget.